You didn't end up in this world by mistake. Ever felt like some of your pain was written into your story before you were even born? Like there's a sadness inside you that's ancient, something that was there even before anything ever happened. What if I told you that feeling isn't just in your head? That there's a deep spiritual reason behind the things that hurt you most? And that, as crazy as it sounds, you were the one who said yes to experiencing them. This isn't about playing the victim. It's a reminder that nothing in your life was random. Not the family you were born into, not the love you lost, not even the pain you went through. Before you came into this body, your soul already knew some experiences would hurt. But it also knew those experiences could shape you, break what's fake, reveal what's real. Your soul didn't sign up for suffering, it signed up to learn. And sometimes pain is the clearest language life uses to wake us up. If you're tired, feeling lost, or wondering why me, this message is a calling, a reminder of what your soul has known all along. Stay with me through this video, because once you understand this invisible contract, you'll stop fighting the pain and start listening to what it's trying to tell you. And that can change everything. The spiritual contract with pain. Why does it exist? In the stillness between lives, when your soul had no form, no ego, no concept of time, everything was crystal clear. It could see what lessons were still unfinished, what parts of you still needed to grow. And from that space of truth, it made choices, not based on comfort or pleasure, but on growth. That's when it agreed to go through certain pain, not as punishment, but as a trigger for transformation. Your soul knew that going through these experiences would awaken something deep: courage, forgiveness, truth, real love. Not the soap opera kind, but the love that embraces even the deepest wounds. This contract wasn't a curse, it was a vow, a sacred promise you made with life. I choose to remember who I am, even if I have to walk through darkness to do it. That's why the worst pain often comes from the places we least expect. People we trusted, relationships we believed in, losses we couldn't prepare for. Because only what cuts deep opens the soul wide. The spiritual contract with pain isn't about suffering. It's about breaking the illusion. It's about opening up to wisdom you can't find in any book. You have to live it. That's why some pain just doesn't make sense, because it wasn't meant to. It doesn't come from the mind, it comes from the spirit. It's a teacher in disguise. It didn't come to ruin you, it came to awaken you. And it's never easy, but it's real. Because those who walk through pain with awareness find a strength that never leaves. Some pain doesn't fade, not even with time. Some comes back in cycles, like something inside you still wants to be heard. That's the sign. The pain that keeps coming back, no matter how far you run, is usually the one your soul chose as a teacher. It doesn't matter if you change cities, relationships, or religions. If the lesson hasn't been learned, it returns, sometimes stronger. So the real question isn't, why is this happening to me? But what is this trying to teach me? The pain you chose comes with a hidden message. It's asking you to see the parts of yourself you've been ignoring, the parts that need compassion and healing. It shows up in patterns. Same frustration, different faces. Same fear blocking new beginnings. Same loneliness, even when you're not alone. When the soul wants to evolve, it doesn't scream, it repeats. Repetition is how life speaks when you ignore its whispers. And every time you try to avoid it, the cycle starts again. It gets heavier, harder. But the moment you face that pain with respect instead of resentment, it changes. It stops crushing you and starts revealing something important. Pain that teaches isn't here to break you. It's here to unlock you, to deprogram what no longer serves you. to tear down the false identity the world forced on you. And only those who face that pain honestly, without numbing or distractions, get to touch real freedom, the kind that rises from within. The pain you chose is the key to your awakening. Don't fear it, honor it. It's not here to punish you, it's here to prepare you. How to turn the contract with pain into life purpose. Pain isn't the end of your story. It's a turning point, the moment where you get to choose, stay trapped in the pain or rise with new eyes. The contract your soul signed was never about punishment. It was a mission. And when you stop resisting and start learning, that pain becomes the key to your true calling. So many of those who heal others were broken first. So many who teach now were once students of pain. What once felt unfair starts to make sense when you realize it was training you for something greater. Turning pain into purpose means using your wound as a light, realizing that someone out there is feeling what you once felt, and they might need your story to survive. This isn't about glorifying suffering, but about transforming it, using your experience to help someone else out of the dark. When you understand your pain as a tool, not a prison, you become dangerous to ignorance. You become light. It all starts when you admit, that hurt me, but it also shaped me. When you make peace with what was, you free up energy for what can be. Healing is complete when your pain no longer holds you back. It pushes you forward. Your soul knew the way. You weren't here by accident. What hurt you gave you the depth you need to fulfill your role. And when your story touches someone else, it'll all make sense. The contract was signed with love, and now it's being fulfilled with purpose. If something deep inside you resonated with this, maybe it's time to stop running from your pain and start listening to what it's been trying to tell you. Your soul wouldn't agree to anything that wasn't necessary. Nothing was by chance. And even if it's hard, you know deep down, every scar has its reason. What you went through shaped you. What hurt you prepared you. And what still feels heavy might be exactly what pushes you into your destiny. Don't fight it, rise with it. Walk with courage, even if your knees shake, because someone out there needs the healed version of you. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone else who needs to remember their pain wasn't in vain. Drop a comment below and write, "I accept my soul's purpose." That's not just a sentence, it's a commitment to your own transformation. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Turn on the notifications and keep walking this spiritual journey with us. Every video here is a step toward remembering what your soul already knew. You're not alone.